Hi everybody, it's Peg, and it is time for Creative Arts Collaboration. That means check out Creative Arts Collaboration YouTube channel. There should be a video link for the fall collaboration, which is Love Autumn Art, and I will put that in my description down below. But what I want to show you is how to create a quick and easy greeting card using distress crayons and not archival, distress ink. So I have some cardstock here cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm just going to fold that in half and score that. It'll be a top folding card. And I have a bone folder here somewhere, which I can't lay my hands on right now, but this is going to be my card base. So I'm going to set that aside because I don't want to get it all dirty. What I have here is some 140-pound watercolor paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is my stamping. I have a butterfly from Tim Holtz collection. Now, one of the things that I think about in the fall are the monarchs flying. So this kind of reminds me of that fall migration. So I've torn the edge of my paper just to leave that rag edge. I like that effect in the overall. And now I'm just inking my stamp with black archival ink. And I'm going to position that on my watercolor paper. And I'm going to stamp. Make sure I get a good contact because this paper is not always real smooth. You can get hot press, cold press, different smoothnesses of watercolor paper. And so there's my image. And now what I want to do is do a little coloration with my distress crayons. So I'm going to pull out these colors. Actually, I'm going to pull them all out because I may use them all. So I want to add right in here on the wings. I want to add some of that orange. I'm going to go up the wing a bit, and then I want to add some of this Mermaid Lagoon. See, I've been using these. Right on this section. And add a little of the yellow in here. And at this point, you don't have to be real careful because we're going to smudge it with our finger. I want to add some of this green to the body and a little bit of this on the outer tip of the wing. This is peacock feather. And these move with your finger, just the heat of your finger. And it really is better if you change your finger for each color, but look at me. I'm just, yeah, that's the way I am. I'm going to add a little more yellow in here because I got a mixture going and I don't really want all that green showing up in the wing. So I'm just going to brighten that a bit. And actually, I'm going to brighten this orange up a bit too. And then I'm going to also take, I've got a dry baby wipe that I'm going to moisten. And I'm going to come in with that. And I'm just going to blend a little bit with that baby wipe in here too. Before this all dries. Okay, and then I'm going to heat set that. Now comes the fun part. I'm going to start with my light colors. This is mustard seed. And I'm just going to start adding colors on opposite sides for balance. So that was mustard seed. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the citron just on the edge of that. And then comes peacock feathers. Change my sponge. And then I want picked raspberry. Where that overlaps with the peacock feather, we get a nice purpley color. And where it overlaps with that mustard, we get a nice orange. Just very lightly around the butterfly. And I want to come back with just a little more of that mustard seed up here. And in here. And, you know, you just see a few other things that you like. A little bit of that peacock feather again, right in here. And I also want to use just a little bit of the seedless preserves to darken the edge. So I'm going to grab my tool and I'm just going to hit that corner of that seedless preserve. And that is pretty much how I do the coloration. Now, going to do a little spritz and flick, which is just adding a little bit of water to the palm of your hand and splatter that onto your background. And you can see it starting to do its magic with the water droplets. And you can pick it up if you want to with your towel or your rag, and you know, you can start to dry that. And if you want more of that effect, you can stop at any point. You can get a little more water. I like to have a little more water down in this area. And I'm going to flick and dry again. Okay, I'm noticing something right here. I'm really not liking that harsh line. So I'm going to come back in with some more color and just change this a bit, because I don't like that line look in there. And you can continue to work this. I'm going to get a little more water. I'm going to splash that on there. I'm going to dry. And you can see where the crayon is, it's not going to move with the water. It's only the Distress ink that's moving. Now you can use any kind of sentiment on here. I'm just going to wait to do that because this could be just about any kind of card, a birthday, a thank you, whatever you want. So this is going to layer up onto my card like this. It will end up being a card like this. And that's what I have to show you today. Be sure and watch all of the other artists that are part of Creative Arts Collaboration. Be sure and check the information down below. If you haven't already subscribed to me and you like what you see, click on that little button right down there in the right hand corner that says subscribe. I'd be glad to hear from you, so leave me your comments, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.